Yo, look like we here.
Y'all been there. I've been waiting for y'all.
Yeah, I know, man. I know how it goes down. Fade. What's good with it, man?
It's about time you show up. What's going on, man?
Yeah, I can hear shit.
Yo. Hey, man, what an amazing day. It's like it's a holiday out here in Talk About Shit world.
Hey, man, let's waste no time, bro. Let's get into it, man.
Yo, man. Hey, man, look at this. It's amazing, man, because, yo, man, I feel like we know our lane. Like, there's a few lanes, and one of them is like those relationship discussions, you know? And,
God.
Man, it's kind of like, what angle? Oh, no. I know that's me freezing because I'm in a different part of the house.
No, you're good. We can hear you.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, I just know that this is just interesting, man. And like, I'm gonna start off right now by saying it ain't about tearing people down. It's just about discussing facts and things that happen and how things go against things that happen, you know?
Yeah, man. Man, yes. Do the intro, bro.
Yo, yeah, you're right. The intro deserves to come before all this. Everybody here today.
Once we start, ain't no stopping.
Hey, look at this, man. We got everybody here, man. And let me start off by shouting out the faculty is in the building too, man. They are in the building. But welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to Black Tea University episode number. Wow, look at this. 29, man. We out here.
Oh,
we
man.
out here for real, man. Yo, man. I'm Mikey Winfield. Oh, man. I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't even want to talk about myself in any form because of everything else. But I will say this real quick, man. This is still my intro. Awesome weekend, back on some real live stages, man, and just feeling like number 45 on the comeback. You know, man, like that's how it's feeling right now. And it's like
number 4, talking about Donald Trump?
No, Jordan, man. Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Came back,
oh,
yeah, man. Okay, that was stated all wrong. So yeah, when Jordan came back and then he was like, oh yeah, it's those vibes, man. And I think that coming in me is going to radiate to the world, and those vibes are going to connect with all the ears and eyes that connect to this. So that's the reason I brought that up. Black Tea University.
Like the Wizards just got mellow.
Yeah.
2 months ago, though, pre-injury. Kingsley, you guys. Black University. Yeah, we finna have a hell of a show, bro. I have not stopped laughing since this shit has started.
Yeah, man. What up? Lance Woods, Black Tea University. Yeah. Hi.
Listen, man, I don't want to. Wait, you gotta add me to the co-host ability.
Wait, oh yeah, damn. Right, I didn't do that. Hold on. No, I got you. I
can share screen. I don't want to waste no time, bro, nigga.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man.
Bro, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. I have been dying laughing at this situation, fam.
And why is it so funny, though?
Oh my God. All right. So First things first, man. Totally unfamiliar with this dude. Don't know this dude till yesterday. I want to say one or two of his videos might have came across my timeline just because I follow enough females and they might have reposted or something. So he looks vaguely familiar, but I'm not like caught up on the other guy, right? Like on him or whatever, right? So there's this gentleman who has like 1 million followers.
Like 3 million plus, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So like, yeah, he's a sells a book. He talks a lot about relationships and love and so on and so forth, right? And how relationships can be and marriages and whatever.
And faithfulness.
Oh God, man, let me tell you about the faithfulness. He on this faithfulness. And so recently, the story I guess came out that he had, some transgressions, if you will, some possible alleged infidelities. And he denied it, vehemently. What? I would never. Who? Pussy, yuck. Like he was.
Did he? Is that right? He denied it?
Oh yeah, he hella denied it, bro.
Mm.
He hella denied it. Saying it was before this and this happened and yada yada yada. To then to come back and have another video where he was like, all right, man, listen, man. All right, I might have fucked around a little bit, you know what I mean? Pussy not so yuck, pussy yay. To even some of the videos that came out, my favorite is the video that came out that he sent to some chick, and I don't know when he sent we don't know when this video was sent. But my favorite is him be like, yeah, baby girl, what kind of draws you got on? And I was watching it, and I was like, nigga, you us, bro. Nigga, you us, bro. I don't know why. I don't know why you. And wait, Lance, let me tell you the stupidest shit. I was getting this story mixed up with the nigga in football story. So I was like, yeah, they say it's up about 24 bitches that he trying to smash, nigga.
Hold on, the nigga in football.
Yeah, the Sean.
Oh, that's a whole nother story.
I was getting them all mixed up though. I thought this was the same nigga. I was like, yeah, another woman that came out and said he tried to smash, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Thoughts, y'all. Y'all please tell me what y'all was thinking when y'all saw this shit.
So man, look, this is what I got, man. I got this guy, Derek Jackson, with the unique spelling, man. And I think why it's so funny, man, is that it's when people are preachy, it's when people come off like this is how you should be. And the type of woman that would be with a guy who would treat him a certain way is this type of woman. And you don't want to ever encounter this type of man. And I think that's the only thing, like we're truly laughing at the public hypocrisy of the whole thing, man. Because, I mean, were his words not valid? All those things he said for whatever these videos, because man, you and me alike. I never tuned into the dude. I don't follow him, but yeah, the stuff pops up on the screen, and I didn't even know he was relationships. I thought he was like on some what is the like for black people. I thought it was like a for civil rights and stuff like that. I didn't even know he was relationships.
The whole time you thought this nigga was Stokely Carmichael?
Yeah, man, I did, man. I thought he was the dude from the dude from Baltimore. The one what's his name? I thought he was with marching and shit. Man. But man, it's like, oh, he been telling women what to do the whole time, and then he been. Hey man, that's that whole thing about the stuff that's in the dark will come to the light.
Bro, did you see the video where the dude, it's a dude talking to a woman, and in the video he's literally saying like, yo, listen, we're not gonna be together. I just kind of want to have sex with you and that's it. Like, we're not growing to be anything. So I'm gonna kind of just do what I'm gonna do because we're not gonna be anything. So the dude Derek was going off on him like this is some bullshit and he shouldn't be talking to her. She's weak and he ain't shit for talking to her like this. And I'm like, bro, Lance, go ahead, man, because man, I can't.
No, keep going. This is fucking hilarious.
This is the thing. Never have I ever been in a situation with a group of men and we're talking and there's no women present and niggas talk like this. Never. It's not, I'm not saying niggas okay, infidelities. I'm not saying niggas be cheating. I'm saying never have I been in a situation where a nigga under any circumstances or status for what you want to call him, nigga. Barack, I can be in a conversation with Barack, nigga, and I'll be Barack. You see old girl, nigga? He be like, yeah, nigga, that bitch got the ass on her, nigga. Don't tell Michelle. Like whoever you elevate at the highest level, bro. I've never been in a conversation with niggas. Niggas either one, they agree and come out with their own shit, or two, they understand.
Yeah.
That's it. They be like, oh yeah, I get you now. You know what I mean? That's you, bro. Do you think like that's it? But never is it, brother. You should never. Oh man, you have defile. You what kind of brother? That never happens, bro.
Yo, in the best of best circles, even when someone's not saying anything.
Yes.
You know, it's just
everybody knows.
Everybody
knows, man.
So anytime you see a man doing this, it's like, bro, like I always have a weird situation when I see dudes gaming chicks up. It's hard for me to subscribe to because I'm dealing with the facts on the streets, bro. I'm like, but this ain't what's like I was telling somebody about the Tank song, like the I Deserve song. I'm like, but no nigga would ever say this, bro. No nigga would ever say, yeah, you should go fuck her. You should, baby, I did you so wrong. You should go suck another nigga dick. That's never happens, bro.
No.
That's never happened, ever.
I did you so wrong. You should go suck another nigga dick. You said the Tank song?
Yes, nigga.
I never heard it, but knowing it's a Tank song, it probably sounded you so wrong. We should go suck another nigga dick. And it's only two, so that don't make you gay. It's just I fucked up, so we should probably go suck another nigga dick. So you know what's interesting, right? I'm in the same boat. I don't follow the nigga. Like you clearly, like you'll see some of the stuff, but like I probably seen a video or two. I was like, ugh, like this is fucking disgusting. Like what type of nigga? What type of nigga does this? And so it's a two-part issue, right? One, what type of man makes a living, gains popularity by just dissing black men?
Right.
Right is like what men need to do and what men ain't, and baby, you need this and then, so that's one part, right? And then another part is your audience is predominantly black women.
Right.
So then from a black women standpoint, it's like, why do y'all just subscribe to a nigga bashing black men?
Hey, and if your audience is mostly black women, let me get this straight. You don't want to hit none of that, bro. You just above reproach of nigga, hey man, unpopular opinion, black girl magic is you can't turn down that pussy, nigga. That's the magic, nigga.
That's the magic.
That's the magic, nigga. You mean to tell me you found magic, nigga? Was like, nope, I'm fine. Every time, nigga, millions of black women find you. No, not I.
Yeah, don't be in a dark alley alone, huh?
Because there, another part, and this is the part that we understand, is like, whenever I see somebody online doing the preachy stuff and that whole thing, it's that. It's like, we know everything that men do is for pussy.
Oh, yeah.
So when you talking like that, I'm looking, and I don't have that hater spirit inside of me. So I'm like, hey, bro, whatever works for you, rock out.
Right.
But you don't gotta keep bashing me to do it. So you bashing me in the name of, we just gotta help our sisters. No, you just trying to get some pussy. And that's cool.
You're not gonna convince me that you ain't trying to get no pussy. You got on a V-neck, bro.
You got on a V-neck and it's a low V-neck.
Nigga, it's the V-necks are literally pussies, nigga. They're literally
man.
A pussy. Nigga.
It's that telepathic thing they do in commercials where they get your mind to think about stuff and exactly what it is.
And your head's right in it. You try to put your face or head in pussy, nigga. Like it's obvious, bro. It's right there.
Yeah, and you shooting all these videos in the car, and now it look like, you know what I mean? Now it look like you couldn't shoot in the house because you like, I can't have my wife here and this and brothers, this lady, this.
Yo, why he ain't want his wife to hear the videos?
Oh no, let me tell you the thing about his wife, right? It's a whole nother situation. His wife looked so fucking irritated that this nigga had her on camera. Look, this the thing about women, bro.
Lance, they never did a video together, bro.
Never.
Yeah.
I mean, look, man, this is the
first video ever.
This the thing about women. A woman will forgive your infidelities. A woman will forgive you cheating. The part that's really hard for a woman to forgive is the embarrassment.
Yes.
So it's like, bro, it's not that, all right, cool, bro. You got some muscles, you've been doing some push-ups, you wanted some extra pussy. I don't like that, but all right, bro. You've turned this into a spectacle now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now you got me on camera with a bonnet on, and you apologizing to the streets, talking about talking about selling a book. You know what I mean? It's like nigga, like,
hey man,
go get your pussy in peace, man. Why do I gotta
leave me alone? She was clearly upstairs, comfortable, watching her favorite show, having a good time. She was up there watching Falcon and Winter Soldier. Oh, just enjoying her life.
You're right. She was not notified about this video thing they were about to do.
And she's pretty. I'm sick of black women saying that she's not pretty. That woman is pretty. She's pretty, you guys. Y'all gotta stop this shit. He got him a funny look at you. No, she's pretty. She's fine. There's nothing wrong with her.
Hey man,
I'm looking at her natural face. That's her walk around everyday face. She is a beautiful woman.
Hey man, do you think, like, could this all be fake?
Nah, nigga.
Could it all be fake for the book? Because we never seen his wife. Who are we to know that's even his wife? And now there's a book sale, a book that just came out.
Hey, Mike, you know me, man. It's always might be fake. You know what I mean? Are you looking at it as like book there, but you know, I'm learning to just deal with what they want me to believe, right? Versus the other side. Because I don't be thinking none of this shit real. Literally 90% of the stuff I see on TV, online, I don't think is real. I think it's staged. And if it is real, it's not real the way that they're saying it is. So maybe something happened, but not exactly how they're saying it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just funnier to just talk about what they put out.
Okay, let's talk about what they putting out, man. One of the things he said was that one of his infidelities happened when they were on a break. And man, I want to talk to guys right now, man. This on a break thing. People act like when you on a break, like there's a discussion. A lot of times people just go on breaks, but nobody never agrees on a break that, okay, yeah, go fuck other people. Even if you like, I don't care what the fuck you do, go fuck them other bitches. She doesn't mean that. Nobody means that when they say that on a break. What are you essentially saying? Go out there and put my health in danger, or go out there and do the shit that I'm mad about that you already did anyway. When people are on a break, you just need to go get counseling, talk to God, and figure stuff out. But I don't think anybody's on a break. Like, hey, dudes like, hey, man, if you on a break, go fuck the other niggas, man. No, that's the whole back to the tank shit. On a break never meant go smash. Or else the break would never end. It's like, yo, I like this break shit.
Yo, man, listen, bro. Let me tell you something, man. Hold on, bro. Let me tell you about this. This is my favorite shit. I'm sorry, bro. Normally I just be letting shit ride, but god damn it, nigga. Hold on.
They were girlfriend and boyfriend at the time. Okay, this was like maybe this video was sent to her in 2016. Shit, do you have that video? Okay, let's go ahead and play Mr. Derek.
Candace, what's good? Son is a mother. All right, man. Anywho, I was just thinking about you. Hope you're having a good day. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to ask. What kind of drawers you got on? No, seriously, what kind of drawers you got on? Color, style, brands, all of
that. I'm sorry, bro. This is the
best. Yo, man, come on, man.
Oh my God, bro. Listen, the internet, nigga. Listen. Here's the reality. He could have sent this video before he even met his wife. It don't matter, nigga. This is hilarious. Nigga, that video is with the video that he said he never cheated before.
I forgot to ask, what kind of drawers you got on?
Oh my God.
That's how you talking to a nigga in jail. What kind of drawers you got on?
Yo, man, everybody know the weird shit you do is never supposed to get recorded. That's when it's a wrap.
God damn, that's funny, bro.
Yeah, man, he did come kind of hard with the question, though. What kind of drawers you got on?
What kind of drawers, nigga? Not panties, not boy shorts.
What kind of drawers
what kind of drawers you got on, nigga?
What color are they? What size?
What size? What kind of cut on the motherfucker? Where the titties and the ass and the
pussy? Cause look, man. Look. This is what's so funny to me, man. If I'm a nigga and I cheat on my girl, you know how you get your girl back? You apologize.
In private.
You ask for forgiveness and you change your behavior. That's it, bro. That's it. And just make sure you never get caught again. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's not that complicated. Women are forgiving. They will recognize changed behavior. They will see something different in you. But nigga, are you really going to give up these streets?
Yeah. And man, you know, she's never the same either. Like, no. Man, that's what I tell dudes, man. Like, she gonna be different for the rest of it. And you just gonna have to deal with this new version of her. Yeah. So, and man, our advice can't be don't get caught. Hey. That's why, man, I admire what y'all do. You know,
what we do?
Man, I admire what y'all do, man. Like up front out the gate. You know, man, I've always admired that. You guys is like up front out the gate. This is what you get. So you never get to run into these situations.
You
Lance, you look at it like, what the fuck? What are you about to say?
Because you know what's crazy is this the thing. You always gonna run into these situations. No matter, even you could be the most upfront. That only lasts for as long as it lasts.
It lasts as long as her emotions are in check with that.
Yeah, man. It's like, yeah, of course I don't got a problem with that. And then, you know, to be honest with you, You meet a chick, right? You meet a woman. She's interested. You interested, but you interested to a point, right? So y'all both interested to a point, but it's for two different reasons. You interested to a point because you like, yo, I ain't really ready to commit and settle down. I got some other situations going on over here. She might be interested to a point because she just got hurt. She don't want to deal with that again. She don't want to deal with the disappointment and the heartbreak. So she on it too, like, nah, I'm not trying to go past this level either. So it's cool, right? But then she around you more and she like, yo, this nigga really cool. This nigga really be looking out for me. This nigga's really nice. He's really honest. We have fun. We have great times. We have great sex, all of this. So then she like, okay, I can let my guard down and we can go a step further. And you like, nah, like we or we can go a step further, but now that takes another level of understanding from you. And this understanding is we can go as far as you want to go, but just know who you going there with.
Yeah, and that's really what it comes down to. Who are you as a person, and how much of that is present in your relationship? Because the way that you might want the world to see you, or how you're presenting yourself, versus who you actually are, might be the give or take, and that's a really interesting dynamic too. Because the other thing that felt very obvious about his wife's face is
his wife's face.
Yeah, it felt like it was written all over her face, like she don't want to be here because she already know how he get down, and it was fine until I have to sit on the internet with this shit. I was letting him do his little internet thing and do his little thing, and maybe he's helping somebody. Maybe his words are motivating some woman to get out of some bad situation, or helping her find some comfort in some solace in like stepping away from some mental anguish that she's feeling from some situation, which everybody deserves, right? So it's like maybe that's helping, and she just let him do his thing. But now, she put her popcorn down. She had to come downstairs. She was probably handling $1 million business online. What, you want me to come down? Or your internet thing? All right, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey man, it looked like desperation. It looked like, all right, this is my last move to try to keep the business on track. And every part of it was just cringe, man. Like even him holding her hand, like everything looked forced on the couch. And she was like, I did my thing. Like I left, I did leave, but and it's like, oh, you don't deserve this.
Why? I don't understand why she's there. Yeah. Why is she there, Mike? Why bring her into this? Outside, the only reason to bring her there is to show a united force, like we're strong, like we're fine. Like, but bro, she didn't have anything to do with this. It's your shit, your fault. Like that's what being a man is. It's your shit, it's your fault, nigga. You deal with it, bro.
Yo, man.
Don't bring that fuck shit to me, nigga. I was watching TV.
And the way he was looking at her while she was talking was like he was praying she say what he wanted to say.
Yeah,
like, man, that's how it looked like.
It looked like Kevin Feige in every interview with Marvel characters, because the stories be so intricate. They be wanting them like, "Bitch, you better not say a spoiler." But you spoiled this goddamn movie. We got $1 billion riding on this shit. Yeah, man. It's interesting, man. I have been laughing about this all night, bro. Because I really legit was, man, the word on the street was 27 chicks then came out and said that they was fucking. I really was getting the two stories mixed up. So this was hilarious to me, as every time a new meme came out, I was dying at the house. I'm like, yo, this is hilarious.
So I got a question. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Does this help him or hurt him business-wise?
All right, so it's really interesting seeing the niggas on the Breakfast Club talk about this, Charlamagne and Envy, because Envy had his situation, right? That was like really public knowledge with old girl.
Yo, every man has had his situation. Keep going, man.
Right. So Envy had his aggressive situation, and Charlemagne had his situations, right? So like Charlemagne's like, yeah, I think Charlemagne's been married maybe 12, 13 years, but I've been faithful since 2016. And it was like, and it Envy's like, yeah, I've been faithful way longer than that. So they're also in the world where they're tiptoeing in how they discuss it. So, but within that, maybe he'll have a podcast with his wife now. I don't know. In all honesty, I hope that that they're fine. And they very well could be. But it's just like when you be living your life for the internet, bro. Yeesh. Then maybe there is a new book. Getting past the pain with Jesus' help. Nigga, why? Yeah. That was a killer for me. They just kept bringing up the Lord. I was like, oh my God.
So to answer your question, Mike, I think it helps him. And I think it helps him because of who his audience is. See, if his audience was real niggas, then no, this doesn't help you. It's like, man, get your goofy ass off the internet. That's how we would look at this. But his audience is women who buy into the goofy shit he be talking about. So I tell you like this: everybody know if you want some pussy, talk about the Lord.
Oh God, man!
Amen. Is that right?
What? Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Stop texting a woman, good morning, queen, and start saying stuff to her like, I'm praying for you.
Oh man, And
see how it unarms her. And it, a lot of women, a smart woman, it'll put her on edge more like, hold on, what's this nigga's angle?
Right.
Yeah.
See, this is what women would.
You go out here, you speak that truth, Blaswood. Don't you go out there speaking that truth, Blaswood.
See, but you know, man, and because the women in your life, the women in my life, and I'm talking about women I've dealt with, dated, friends, sister. No, like, yo, when niggas start to do certain things, you should be more alert. So there's certain things that will be said to you that will be to let your guard down and you need to put them up higher.
Yeah.
Because the nigga ain't really like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you gotta see how long these things last too. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And so this is biblical. The Bible says, try the spirit. Everybody talk to God, everybody talk about, right now, everybody talking about black people and justice, but what's the spirit behind it? Not somebody's words.
Yeah.
So you listen to this nigga sit in the car and talk about what y'all need. What's the spirit behind that? Does that sound divisive to you? Does a black man continuing to talk about how black men or whatever, does that sound empowering to black men to you, or does that sound divisive? There's a spirit behind that. If you don't pick up on that spirit, then you're gonna fall for gullible, goofy shit.
Facts.
So, for me, yes, it's gonna help them because it's that whole full circle thing. We actually seen them fight through adversity. And it was rocky. We had problems in our relationship too. So I'm more, it humanizes you more.
Yeah.
To somebody who will believe in that. To me, it's gonna be goofy the whole time. It was goofy before, it's goofy now. So it's like, no, nigga, I'm not. Because even the idea of if they talking, because they never talked about the thing on the Breakfast Club before.
Listen, bro, how about him and so he had called out, there was a pastor that said he had did some stuff. I forget, it was like a more popular pastor. So as soon as this happened, he came out, well, look at here.
So I didn't know what that was about, but I seen Like I didn't read it because I'm not invested in that shit, but I did see that it was a pastor saying something.
Oh, I got all invested in the last 6 hours. This shit is big. But I tell you, I don't, because I normally ignore this kind of energy because clearly you're not talking to me. Because as a man, I have moved with the savages. I don't fumble niggas' energy, so niggas trust me with shit, and they know how I get down. So it's just like there's that, and then women, honest, as a person that as a man that travels, like I enjoy the company of dope, beautiful women. And that don't always lead to smashing. Sometimes the material is more important. So let's just entertain this conversation. So it's just like sometimes this is just to have the conversation is also powerful. So I end up talking to a lot of women. So it's like when you hear both sides and then I hear that angle, I'm just like, oh, nobody really thinks like this, bro. Like nobody's going along with this. You guys are trying to create a world that don't exist. You guys are trying to tell your children, so listen, you go to school, and then as soon as you go to school, and when you're gonna go to college, and then when you graduate from college, you're gonna go and work exactly in your degree. You're gonna get a job within like 90 days after you graduate, and it's gonna pay so many of your bills, and you're gonna be invested in everything's gonna be great, and you're gonna be super happy. It's like, nigga, that's not life. The reality is after you graduate, you probably won't even be fucking working that career path if you fucking graduate. Or you might be making the money, but you got no time, so you're not happy. Or you're super, super happy, but you ain't got no money. It's like, nigga, that's more realistic, but that ain't what they be talking about. And so when I hear him on like, yeah, this is what it should be. It's like, but nigga, that's not. The fuck are you talking about, bro? And then even when the women be like, "That's right," I be like, "You guys, has that been your experience, baby girl? Has that been the experience of anything you see? Your mama, your sisters, the women around you, your homegirls? Are any of them dealing with this kind of shit?"
Hey man, you know the thing? The thing is, people are looking for leadership and they're looking for guidance instead of listening to their own instinct that tells them the truth every time. If you just listen to it. And so they're like, oh, this guy is someone that I can trust and believe in, and I'm gonna just listen to his words. And maybe those words guided them to some better situations.
Hopefully.
You know, I think the big fault is that he pushed a life that he wasn't really living. You know, man, like even like we talk about this, even pastors say, hey, look, this is how I was, and I'm still a man in the end. He was just like
some pastors.
Yeah.
Because a lot of pastors do this same shit.
Right. And then when you see that other side, it's like you feel betrayed. You know, and I think that's the big thing of all of this, man. He betrayed not only his wife the most, but all of these followers that are like, oh, when we saw this the whole time, man, like, yo, man, if we were somewhere and we saw this dude talking to women, we'd be like, this nigga, man, they believe this shit right here. And that's it, man, it's betrayal at its highest.
Oh man, within what you're saying, Mike, is people want a leader. That it goes back to the same thing, bro. People really don't believe in God like that, bro. That just goes back to you have to really watch people, how they operate. Don't just listen to people say something. Watch how they get.
Man, amazing.
Hey, bro, if you believe in God and you have a relationship with God, you're not looking for all these people to guide you and lead you.
Yes.
You know now you can follow You can follow God. You can follow your instincts. You can follow your good sense. But if you don't have no discernment. You just, everybody, you go over here because, and then you following this dude. Then you following them. And you don't even know what you believe because you all over the place believing foolishness.
Yeah, man. And look, you can listen to it if you can just recognize that it's entertainment.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing, man. And that was me with music. There was a point where I was like living it, in my head, like this is real. And I was incorporating it in my life instead of like, oh yeah, this is entertainment, and I think that's the important thing, man. Like I said, if they want to watch it, cool. But when you start like, yo, I'm gonna do that because he said do that, it's like, yo, man, who's this shit?
Who is he to for me to believe him?
Yeah, man. It's so much in this though, man. Right. 4 years married,
Is that how long they've been married?
They was married 4 years. I may have heard they've been together way longer, but 4 years, that's too soon into a marriage to start these big affairs. You got to give it years. You got to earn it,
Oh, so this is an interesting thing too. How long has he been doing those videos online?
I don't know, but long enough to amass a strong following.
Yeah, but the audience that he tapped in with, once you got that, like, man, look, man, Black women, when it comes to supporting,
oh my God,
we know what that is, right? Black women support like none other. So if you get the Black women on your side, your following can grow, pretty quickly.
They the best.
What'd you say?
I said they're the best.
Yeah. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Because there's something that happens too. If you met a nigga one way and then he comes into all of this newly found fame or change of lifestyle or recognizability or whatever the case is, it's like, no, I love you, but all of these women wasn't available to me back then.
Absolutely.
And those are real conversations you got to be willing to have with your partner.
And you know what else too, bro? That probably doesn't get said enough, with yourself. Because I feel like that's the other part that always gets left out, is a lot of times the dudes that are in these situations, they might not recognize how much nonsense they're on because they're not aware of who they truly are. You know what I mean? They're just not.
BT been having a good time for the past 6 hours.
I have been dying laughing at this situation, bro. But like that's the other thing, is like they just don't. You gotta know. Okay. So step one, know who you are as a person, right?
Absolutely.
Now that you're aware of it, be willing to live in that truth. Be willing to live in it. Trust your wife enough for her to know who you are. That way she don't get caught off guard by no random shit.
Mm-hmm.
Be willing to live in that, or adjust. Or I guess be as sneaky as possible, but it's like, nah, nigga, you probably be better off just kind of being who you are and allowing her to be who she is, and it'd probably be better for both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's gonna take a drastic turn too, because it's like the Wizard of Oz.
Mm-hmm.
You found out who was behind the curtain. Man, like nobody had seen his wife, man, and now it's like been revealed. Now, it's like
she looks so dope to me. I don't understand I have zero faults with anything about anything she's.
No, absolutely.
But like, she's getting a lot of backlash, and I'm like, y'all got it. Like,
why is she getting backlash?
Women are saying she's dumb, or she's stupid, or she's weak, or she don't have no self-esteem, and what I wouldn't do and what I would do, and the what I wouldn't do and what I would do, be single and lonely than a motherfucker. So it's like ain't nobody asked you that. If she's fine, she's fine. The only issue is, the only thing, if I had any advice, I would have said, baby girl, don't sit down. No. Don't do. Let's have a discussion before I come down there and sit down with you. Let's figure this out, because I don't know why I'm here. Go do the videos like you always do.
Yeah.
Make your apologies, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, but how easy was it for him to talk her into that? You know, man, she's seeing the results. He's like, yo, this is what we need to keep the business going. We need this money. And so that's why, again, that's her supporting him. Because
let me tell you what happens. If it was her idea, right? She shows up to kill shit, right? Remember, because you're watching the Married at First Sight show. Remember when the baby mama showed up and everybody's reaction was like, well, I mean, listen, she like, because the baby mama was so bad, you was like, everybody, male, female, was like, I mean, listen, he got to take care of his kids, you guys. He can't just. And she didn't want nothing to do with him, but she was like, but I mean, you got to take care of your kids.
And then, hey, look, man, this is what I hate too, because I want to believe her on this part, that she's known, they went through it already, and now the world knows. So then it just reopens wounds. So that's a whole nother reason why I'm like, why is she having to just do this? Just have him go do your little thing on the little internet, because like they probably have been through it. She probably dealt with her pain. That's why she didn't look emotional at all. She just looked like, look, I'm here. I know. I left. Yeah. I left and I came back.
I'm sorry. Side note, hey, women and people listening to this, stop using the word gaslighting. It's getting on my goddamn nerves. I'm so sick of this word.
I don't even know what it means.
Nobody does, and that's the goddamn problem.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what it means. Nah.
I only heard it used in like terrorist situations. I'm like, you guys, everybody relax. This is
I heard it on Clubhouse, and then people were just kind of saying it. And it's like, he's gaslighting her. And I was like, what, did her lights go out? Did she need some gas? I don't know.
You gotta like the pilot. Everybody know how to like the pilot.
Yeah, I thought that was being helpful.
I agree with y'all too, man. I just hate when somebody overuse a new word that they just heard in the last like 8 months and they just start abusing it and putting it on everything. Like, yeah, my kids ain't come home late because they out there gaslighting. You know what I mean? Like, people, they don't know what they talking about.
Yeah, man. It's a situation, man. But fresh out the frying pan into the fire. Then Quavo.
Oh man, I love it. I love the transition, man. Hell yeah, man. Hey.
Let me ask y'all this. I don't know what's going on in the relationship. I just have one question. If you and your girl are together and her ex-boyfriend got a podcast, how do you feel about her doing the podcast?
Well, see, what's interesting is who is the ex-boyfriend?
Right.
That matters, man. It's like I'm not the nigga that's like, you was with him, get away from. I'm not him, but y'all just finna be on here talking about fuckery.
And this is my thing. The platform wasn't like, woo, like it wasn't like it was Hot 9-7 and y'all just happened to. It was just like, yeah. This ain't Ebro in the morning. This is some random show that they trying to get off the ground. Like episode 2. Nobody gives a shit about this show. Nobody gave a shit about this show until this happened.
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't think I could fully commit to a woman that has the ambitions to be such a presence in her ex-boyfriend's life. I think that don't mean I wouldn't be with her. I just wouldn't give all my all to her. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I could fully commit to a woman who has an ex. You got a past? This ain't gonna work.
it's just too much to burden. Right.
Bro, nothing. I don't like nothing less than nothing disgusts me more than a woman with hella ex-boyfriends. You can be out here fuck with you. Fuck. But if you just got like, nigga, 9 prom pictures, baby girl. It's like, man, it's like a hard red flag for me. Everybody's your nigga? Oh, shit. Date. Fuck. Have a good time. Hard. No, and then there was this dude and we was in love, and then there was that guy, and then we were in love, and then this dude, and I loved him, and then this guy, I thought he was the one, and then I was married here, and then I got a divorce here, and I got married. It's like, whoa, god damn, you got a lot of love in your life. It's a lot of love, baby girl. Get out the pussy. Keep it.
Yeah, that sounds like that could be a tough relationship. I mean, everybody's bringing something into the relationship.
Your parents already got their favorite. Every family reunion, it been a different nigga here, bro. It's like niggas is just way too comfortable in your space. It's just like, my nigga, I need you to circle back and go grab one of them niggas that put all that work in.
Because no matter what I do, your mama's still looking like, where was Eric? He was just so
right.
He loved God.
He said he's gonna pray for me.
Man, Eric still call every now and then. That just sound like a lot. I'd rather y'all be fucking that, like just the this meant something. I can't have you a whole bunch of this meant something to me.
Yo, man. And that's not. I don't want to hear about that either. You know, that's one of the mistakes. Back to Married at First Sight, man, and we ain't even talking about that couple. You know, man, she brought in, or somebody brought in, how this first love was like, I never thought I would have that type of love again. Like, I don't want to hear that. You know,
right.
Even if you giving me credit, like, I don't want to know that your love was so great with this person, and now this is the first time you feeling it with me.
Don't be thinking about him.
Yeah, man.
Thinking about who? Exactly.
There we go.
So, man, hey, look at this. Look at this, man. You in a relationship, man, and y'all like, it don't end the way that you would have liked it to end. It give you some feelings or whatever, man. You had just hooked her up with something, you know, a gift with a lot of value. Do you want it back?
You bought her a Bentley, and now it's another nigga sucking her titties in the back of this Bentley, bro.
Yeah, man. Because you know what's crazy is my grandma would always say, like, never be an Indian giver. That was something I said. If you give somebody something that's theirs, you'll never take it back.
Yes, your grandma racist as hell, but that's
yeah. Yeah, that was the slang at the time. That's how they spoke.
At the time, I used that shit 2 weeks ago. Isn't that based on the logic that the Native Americans gave America to the fucking Europeans, and then they tried to take it back? Like,
yo, I was about to ask that. Is that it?
Who knows?
They was like, okay, you can have the country, and it was like, all right, cool as us. No, wait, I am itching smallpox. Like, what happened? What was on that blanket? I don't know why they talk like this. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know what the it's problematic. Obviously the Native Americans was gaslit. So the Lance, I'm with you. If you can't,
Europeans was like, we're gonna pray for you, and that was that.
And then there was what kind of draws you got up? Let's go in this teepee so I can see what kind of draws you got up. Oh my God. But no, Lance, I'm with you. If I give you a gift, I give you a gift.
No, some gifts. Like if I give you, hey, if I give you a dress, I give you a dress. I don't want the dress back. You know, man. Like I get you a TV, I don't want the TV back. I give you a Bentley. Like
I'm gonna need my Bentley back. No, that's what I'm at, Mike. I was finishing. It's like, no, my grandma was saying that, and I agree with her. But she was talking about candy and shoes. Grandma ain't never had no Bentley. You don't know what it. No, I need my Bentley back.
Yeah, man. So you got the next dude all on his IG videos and your Bentley, like, look at my Bentley. You're like, oh, man. His IG lit because of my Bentley. I'm
gonna need my Bentley back, homie.
Hey, man.
I'm good.
And this is why too, right? Look, if we break up, we break up. Look, I'm cool with literally all of my exes. Literally, like I have a fine relationship. Like not talk every day, but if we see each other cordial, it's cool.
You and me both.
Hey man, that's what Jody said on Baby Boy.
Nah, I'm good. Both my baby mamas.
Fuck your little fort, nigga.
But I don't know what it would be like for me to break up and she get on Twitter talking about what she can't deal with no more. You know what? I can't. You can't deal with that. You can't deal with my Bentley neither. Bring me my shit back, because nah,
hey,
we're
man,
not.
Every post, I'm taking something back.
Oh, really? You don't like that either?
Like you're not. We could break up, cool, but I'm just, I'm not the public relationship person.
You and me both.
Like, nah, man. Like, so I done been through many of makeups and breakups, and the world never knew. And you don't have to have the following of Quavo. You don't gotta be that big. The world, whatever your world is, whatever your social media world is, or your world that's not your circle of people who you actually communicate with regularly, that's who knows about my relationship stuff.
Right.
And they only know an extent.
Yeah. That'd be it'd be funny is that'd be the time that I halfway kind of agree with Drake when that nigga Push was like, you are hiding a child. I was like, and nigga, and
yeah.
Let that boy come home. He right here, nigga, but these people don't need to know.
These people don't there's no need for them to know about my kid, bro. Why would I tell these people about my kid?
You are hiding a child.
And to be honest, if real, like, niggas understood that situation. Drake wasn't hiding a child, he was hiding his baby mama.
Yes.
Because if that baby was by Rihanna, everybody would have knew a lot quicker.
Everybody would know about that. But that wasn't the baby mama that he chose.
Yeah.
So in the Quavo situation, if I got Bentley money, if I got Bentley bread, it is what it is, bro. Because I'm trying to assess it. So even if you got a nigga that's flexing in a Bentley that I brought, look at this nigga. Like, I guess that's where you at now, baby girl. Y'all having fun in my car. Like, never forget who put you on. like it would be like, y'all have. I hope y'all can keep up the maintenance on that motherfucker now that I'm gone. Because ideally, you would end up with a nigga that if she was on some flex shit, she would end up with a nigga that would say, hey, man, get that nigga that Bentley back, man. I'm not riding in this nigga car. I know what kind of nigga I am. Like, imagine getting married to a chick or being with a woman and the nigga left her the house. You think I'm gonna live in this house? Oh, no. That doesn't work. Under no circumstances can we live in this house. I'm not telling you give up your property. I'm telling you we can't live here.
Or I can't. If you want to stay, I'm not living here.
Yes, I'll be at our other. And listen, and it might be a far downgrade, nigga. I'll be in a regular apartment before I live in this fucking house with you.
Before I live in this mansion.
I wouldn't put.
Yo, man, why, man? It's like relationships already hard enough.
Yeah.
Then you got that level of attention in a relationship. And I hate to say this, man, but it's kind of like a lot of this comes with this level of travel and fame and everything. And she knows it. She knows it. Rappers know it. It's nothing new. And
Right.
I get that you have expectations from someone who tells you, I love you and we're exclusive and all of that. But man, like there's not many people that can relate to the Migos level. There's just not many people that.
Yeah, and you have to be fair. She's a celebrity too.
She's absolutely a celebrity, but here's the other thing. The world's also opening back up, Lance.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back on tour, baby.
Hey man, and you know certain stuff be happening, right? And it might have been once he seen her put like ranch on her spaghetti, he was like, it's probably not gonna last.
I don't need this shit in my life.
Yeah. She dipping honey buns and barbecue sauce. It's just
Okay, man. So many would say, why not just walk away then?
He did.
Hey, man, I read about it. That is how guys walk away. Didn't we talk about this? Sometimes it's hard to break up. Sometimes it's hard to just be like, it's over and you don't have a real legitimate issue. Sometimes
those are the worst kinds. When you know, because as a man, you know, you like this, there's no way I'm going to end up with you forever. And there's nothing wrong with you. It's just not going to happen. You are probably right at what you deserve, but I deserve better. Like you. And vice versa for women too. That's very often like a woman can look at a dude and be like, "No, you're great. I'm not gonna fuck with you anymore, but you're great." Like it go like knowing that it's the worst because there's no real reason why this is ending outside of like it's like NAW is not a real good reason to break up with somebody.
But it is.
It's the most important reason.
It's not, but it is. And this is the another thing is just this is just the truth. No man wants to lose his women's. Yeah. So it's like, look, man. Let's say I got, for simplicity, let's say I got 3 women in my life, right? Now, let's say the third woman, great. I know damn well I'm never gonna be with her for real. I know that. Like I know, like something about our chemistry is never going to lead to me just saying, yo, it's me and her. But she cool. I always want to have her around. I might only see her once or twice a month, but when I see her, it's a good time. But I know if I see her every day, it's not going to be a good time.
Well, let me ask you this. Because there's always, the question Lance is always in that situation, why deal with her at all? That's what women always ask. I know why.
No, women, hey, keep going with the point though.
Oh, so then you got her, right? So then you got, so now let's say girl number 2. Girl number 2, let's say she your ex, right? Mm-hmm. And you took her serious at a point, but some things happened. y'all, it was some trust broken and things or whatever, but y'all genuinely care about each other. So it's like, I don't really see us being together like that no more. At one point I did, but right now that's just not where it's at. But you still around. And then let's say girl number one, this is your main Jane. This is the girl you with every day, you around every day, you speak to every day, and you like, she got the potential to really stick around. She ain't been through the fire with me yet, but every situation that's came our way, she handled it like a champ. Right?
No,
So
wait, let's put two more chicks in there. One is the random fuck on.
Yeah.
This is y'all don't really see each other that often. Y'all don't even really communicate that much. But when y'all see each other at any point in time, you know you can make that call and position her somewhere else.
Yeah. And she do like cool shit, like suck your dick in a restaurant bathroom. Like she don't care.
Hey man, thank you, BT, for adding the fourth.
Right? So now you got another chick, BT, or you stopping at the 4?
Honestly, the other chick is who you're meeting today. It's the chick that comes into your life that's like, hey, are you single? You're like, I mean, what are you talking about?
What do you want? What do you want? These questions are irrelevant. What do you want? I'll tell you if I can give it to you.
Right.
That's my word until you say how much money you got. What do you need, bro?
Yeah. It's like the brand new potential. It's like, I don't know what this is yet because she just got here.
Yeah, I don't want a homeless man asking me how much money I got. You need some money, bro? Here, don't worry about what I got in my pocket.
Yeah.
That's actually, they call that a PAP.
Do that?
Yeah. It's something, if you look it up online, normally the A is capital, but it's a P, letter A. Anyway, keep going with the story, man. I want to hear the rest.
Okay. So now you have these 4, potentially 5 women in your life, right? And they all serve a purpose. And you know you can make sense about all of these women being in your life, right? Now, let's say girl number 1, like I said, you love her, she cool and all of that. That does not mean you want to lose girl number 3.
God, absolutely not.
You like that. There is no situation where you want to lose any of your women.
Yeah.
You might not see the value in girl number 4, but I do.
Right. You know what's funny is like girl number, let's say new chick, right? The new girl, you know what new girl is great for? Fresh energy, right?
Yes.
New girls this is who I buy outfits for. This is who I technically make sure I keep a cool cut and swirl cologne and work out is for new energy, right? The main chick is like who I do all the important shit. It's like who you confide in, who you're emotionally attached to. Like, no, this is a good spot. This is your favorite outfit. It's like, no, nigga, I'm very comfortable in this. So they all serve a different purpose in some way or fashion.
Yes.
Hey man, what do you do with this in this situation where the girl is like putting that pressure on you? She's like, all right, so she knows about, let's just say she knows about girl 4. And she's like, look, block her on everything and delete her number out of your phone right now.
Yeah, I don't do well with people telling me what to do in general.
Yeah.
Right. But especially with somebody telling me what to do with my phone and my friends, like nah, that's probably not gonna happen.
I just feel like the woman is doing that. You just have to leave. Because if you think blocking somebody and deleting them out your phone is enough to stop number 4 from still being in your life, you're living some type of delusional cycle of thinking.
Yeah.
And clearly she don't know about the carrier pigeons I got. But I can get Everybody. I
Yeah.
thought about that pigeon out. Crowd.
It's gonna happen, and then see the cold part is it's always like this. What are you going to do when you find out? Check this out. I'm Dexter. I'm a serial killer.
Yeah.
What are you going to do when you find out I'm a serial killer? Are you going to turn me into the police? You going to leave? Okay, cool. Now you know I'm a serial killer. So now where do we go from here? You know what I mean? And that be another part about losing your women's. It's like you don't say certain things because you don't want to lose your women's, or you don't feel the need to have certain conversations with everybody. Like I don't really be meeting women and feeling like they owe me an explanation about their relationship statuses. Right. Like I don't think you owe me that. Like, you know, and in turn, I'm not gonna ask you a lot of these things, and I don't expect you to ask me a lot of these things because that's not where we at. We not at no place to where you need to know all of these things, right. because this is what it really be. Hey, okay, cool. You want me to cut off XYZ. So that means all of that responsibility will now be placed on you. Is that what you want?
Woo! It always sound good.
It always sound good, but is that really what you want? You know what I mean?
If you did it all, would I even appreciate it? Because you might be able to do it all, but you might not even be good at it.
Yeah.
And you know, I think number 4 is my favorite. I've been here dwelling on that one for a while now, man. I like number 4, man. You don't talk that much, and then when you see each other, it's just what it is.
Hey, like,
relationship.
See, and the number 4 girl is crazy, and I don't mean crazy like cuckoo. I mean it's like a crazy situation because look, I've had these type of women in my life for years, brother. Like say I'm dealing with this girl for 2 or 3 years, and it's just that.
Right.
It's just all of the freakity. And me knowing people, me knowing women's, I know she wants more too. She just also understands that that's not where he's at.
Right.
So she's doing these things really to make you happy,
which makes her really powerful.
Really powerful. She's doing these things in the same spirit that your main girl would cook dinner for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, I just want to make him happy. I just want to look out for him. It's the same thing. She's just expressing it sexually. Yeah. And what happens is you'll have a conversation with girl 4 after 3 years, and she'll just break down to you. And now you're like, damn, I didn't want to, I know these things, but I didn't want to know these things from your mouth like that, because now it might change the expectation you have from me, and I don't want to change.
Right.
Our relationship was great how it is.
Unless somebody moved or adjusted. There was actually, I'm moving shit around right now, because that's the other thing is, like, as a man, eventually you know where you're going to end up or where you want to be. And then that's where the perception comes, like, okay, well, let me see this. Maybe I am going to make a adjustment here or throw an audible for what I actually want to be doing and where I'll actually end up. And who knows where those connections come from? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I personally like Girl 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's always fresh and fun because it's new, and new energy is always amazing.
Yeah, I like Girl 5 because Girl 5 doesn't Girl 5 don't always lead to anything specific.
Yeah,
but the option of Girl 5 always it keeps me on point. It keeps me at the best version of myself to what I believe.
I like Girl 5 too, you know, and I hurt for girl one, you know, because girl one like made you who you are, you know, like
Right.
she the one that's like the rock that, you know,
Right.
like built this thing. But then girl four, man, like we said, they all bring in special powers. You know what I was thinking though? It's funny, man, because not that there's a lot of women who only want sex also, but sometimes that's what you're given, but that's not what she's there for. Like sometimes she just there because she lacking on the emotional side. So you there telling her like, oh yeah, it's gonna be good at work, it's gonna be cool, and you are ear, and that's what you're giving her. Meanwhile, on the flip, you know, you enjoy more the, you know, sexual connection.
Because I don't know if I know there's a lot of women that want just sex. I think women consistently desire companionship. I think that's the thing that women like. Women really just think about this. Think about this. If you're a woman with a fat ass, right? You walking around with this thing on you all the time, right? Nothing for a woman that values herself is more disrespectful than a nigga running up, grabbing her ass that she don't know, or looking at her, or just valuing her for just that. Like she ain't a whole person. It's just like every time they see it, they bring it up. It's like, damn, excuse me, miss, I don't want to be disrespectful, but goddamn, you got that thing on you. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
is that James?
Yeah, that's always James. It's like nothing is what's that, right? But right next to that, you know what's one of her favorite things is when she got a nigga that she fuck with tough, and she just walked past the kitchen and he just smacked that motherfucker. Or she just be laying there and he just be like rubbing her ass. So it's like she want, and it's not like
I disagree, man. I disagree.
It's like she can fuck and a nigga can hit, but it don't have the same reaction as a nigga just like rubbing her ass like, damn, where you got like the time she's been in a happy place.
Yo, man, I disagree. And look, I agree that, yeah, there's millions of women that want companionship, and she do want that. But you cannot discount that there are women, because we think it's only guys. There are women that just want sex too. There's women that's busy and they got stuff going on. They like, come over, let's knock this out. We'll talk for a minute, and I got to get back to work. There are women that feel like that.
This is Mikey absolutely dating older women. Yes, I agree. Grown women be on that sometimes. Nigga, I gotta go run a company tomorrow, drop the dick off, get the fuck out. Agreed. I don't think that's most women. I think that's women between the ages of about 32 to about 45. When that thing get hot, like when women getting a sexual peak, that be the energy. It's like, no, nigga, I have my house, I have my apartment, my kids are fine. Drop the dick off, and I'll call you when I want some more. And here's some meatloaf. Like, like I agree that those women be on it, but that's not
majority.
Not the I don't think that. I think it's just that group of women. Older women that are past that age, either want something more substantial that they can just like they honestly might just want a life partner that they can travel with, and women that are younger than that, they're not even crystal clear, but I think they also desire the companionship because they're normally coming out of a situation where they don't like they're now getting used to the feeling of not liking how it feels for them to give a nigga some pussy and that nigga to leave. It's just like a weird feeling. It's like, whoa, like it's jarring. That's why every woman that be 24, like, I'm celibate now. And you're not celibate. You just don't have nobody that want to stick around. This is if a nigga wanted to stay and was all in, you'd be all in. But he just don't exist right now, and that's fine. Y'all both 26. It's like, nigga, the clubs is cracking right now. Like it's like streets. But at a certain age demographic, absolutely, there's women that like, yeah, drop the meat off and so on and so forth. And not only are they like that because that's all they want, they also are putting a parameter on what exactly is going to happen or go down so they can comfortably move without their emotions getting involved, because they're very evolved. They're very aware. It's like, okay, if I let this nigga fuck, I'll be okay. If I let this nigga fuck and he eats, I'll be okay. But if I let this nigga fuck and we get to watching TV and laughing, this is gonna be a problem because this feels too familiar. I remember I was dealing with a chick and she told me, she was like, it was like, oh yeah, we're just fucking. But then at the time, you know, work was also in the space. And she was like, yo, listen, nigga, this is gonna be a problem if we are working and fucking. It's too ideal for what I want my life to look like, and this is gonna be an issue. And then convenience happened where just like a meeting would turn into fucking. And it's just like, she was like, she can tell motherfucking emotional plane hit tower number 2, bro. And it was like, oh man, it was all bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't know.
I'm
man.
with you on the age though.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, if she make like really good ramen and you having sex, you're gonna find yourself maybe not leaving her as much. And now you just gonna be in a relationship and maybe not even know it. You gonna just be there all the time, eating all the time, having sex. Like that's a relationship.
And that's why clear communication be important, because it'd be like certain things happen, and to some people that means we're together.
But Lance, does that mean y'all together? If y'all listen, Lance, all right, you and the chick, y'all hanging out, kissing in the mouth. Y'all go out every now and then. Y'all fucking. Y'all having a great time. It's been 3 years. Are y'all together?
No.
Yes, you are though. You don't know it, but you are.
She don't know it.
Yo, is that Patrice O'Neal joke, man? He said, she been with me for 8 years. I've been with her for 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can maintain it. You know what's funny, Lance, is you can maintain that for a long time because she don't realize she's girl number 1.
Yeah.
And you can say it. You can literally say like, no, this won't ever be a thing. Okay, yeah, I hear you. You have a great time.
Hey, you know what? I think that's what ruins relationships. When you have something that great, you having sex and you eating all the time, and then somebody want to label it. And like, what are we going to call this? It's like, man, things was going just fine. Like,
we gonna call it shit. I'm gonna change my number.
Yeah, man, we would have eventually watched The Crown together, and I might have proposed. You know, man, shit might have just happened. But nah, now we gotta we forced all this complication in it. Now it's like difficult.
And here's the thing that also gets left out. In all fairness for women, when is this happening, right? If she's a dope woman that knows she's dope, right? And she got you value high, even if she's assessing what you have said, right? And she's like, no, I can kind of handle this in this way. But right next to that, nigga, I'm 28 and I want to have some kids. Like, they are legit very often aware of a clock. It's like, no, I get it, nigga. You come over here late at night, we have a good time and so on and so forth. But I got a family reunion coming up and my grandma keep asking what I'm doing. And like, no, I got a certain handle on what we're doing, but it also ain't really allowing for a space for somebody else to come in because I like what we do. But if I like what we do, then let's totally change it. It's like I had the conversation not too long ago about like you be scared of your own success, like in real life, right? Like just in comedy, sometimes you're not doing everything you need to do because right now life is good. It's like, no, this is my life. Things are great. And I know what I'm striving for, but to get over on that yacht, I gotta leave this boat and swim over there. It's just like, but this boat's fine. It's like, it's a speedboat. It's a good boat.
Mm-hmm.
But nigga, to get to that boat, to get to the yacht over there that I want to be in, I have to do this. I have to get uncomfortable. I got to get in this cold ass water and swim to the Titanic. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? And that'd be the same shit in relationships. Is like, she might want something more, but where she's at, shit is cool. So then what? I don't know.
We might need an expert.
We are the experts. Shit.
Wow, we need Derek Jackson.
Derek Jackson, what's his name? The popping hair man.
What kind of drawers you got on?
What kind of?
What kind of?
He didn't say what color. Or did he say what color?
He said what kind, and then he said what color.
What kind?
You got the thin blue boxes on that they be having when you first get to the thing.
The big ones are the little ones.
And Derek Jackson, bro, if you ever hear this, man, this is the internet, nigga. You put yourself out there. You know you're supposed to get these jokes, nigga.
Hey, he's doing just fine.
That nigga like, hey, my followers going up. That nigga finna drop a whole little series on YouTube. Me and my wife talking. Oh man, that nigga. Hey, bro. Hey, listen, man, we got to talk about this. This is kind of off the subject, but then it came up. So not too long ago, we was talking about the nigga from State Property on Sparks, right? And
we talk about it on here. We was talking about it off air.
I think we talked about it on here.
Okay.
But we never saw the recap rebuttal. So I recently saw it, Lance. I think I sent it to you. I saw the recap rebuttal recently, and he was on there basically saying like, yo, man, well, y'all got opinions about me. I'm on the internet getting money. It's like, y'all should be worried about that as opposed to talking about me. Get your money up.
Hold on. Tell him you got
because I don't even know what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, you got to get.
Never mind. If we never talked about it, so we won't have to rehash it. But basically, somebody from State Property who used to be Sean Rockefeller basically had said Jay-Z owes us. He was like, you owe Bean some money, or he owes us to act like he knows us, or something like that.
I read that. Yeah.
So what Oskino says, yo, I don't. Everything's cool. I'm not mad at nobody, but the nigga owes us more than to act like he just don't know us.
And 1.3 million.
Well, he was talking about the Nas situation, and he was like, once Nas dropped Ether, the only thing that saved Jay-Z was Jay-Z had a squad behind him, and we was firing back. And because you remember, it wasn't just Nas, it was Jadakiss and him too. Right. So it's like a whole thing coming at them. And it's like the only thing that saved you niggas or saved you was us.
Right.
You had issue. It was 50 Cent, it was Mobb Deep, it was it was D-Block and them, the Locks, and it was Nas. And the only thing with you had a squad. And he was like, just for that alone, you owe me $1.2 million.
Right.
and then went on to kind of like discuss like how he felt like Jay would steal songs from them or just take little things from them but not put them in it. So he'd be like taking like, oh, they got an idea. He like, oh, and then he just kind of take the idea and take them off of it.
Yeah, man. Keep going.
No, that was it. I didn't understand the context of what was going on.
I remember now. But no, thanks for clearing that up.
No. And he dropped a video the other day. I guess he had got some back, internet comments or whatever. And I guess he was reading the comments and then was on the internet like, y'all, first of all, man, when I'm on here talking, I'm getting money. And y'all need to be focused on getting money. But then I was like, wait, bro. It's like your videos are doing like 1,000 views. It's like, nigga, relax, bro. I know how YouTube money works, and this is not how it works. I feel like there should be a number that you should be able to put on I'm getting money. I feel like there should be a cap on it. Like you could be like, first of all, I'm getting money over here. Like that gotta be, what's the number? 50,000, 100,000? What number is I'm getting money over here? I don't need to go to McDonald's and be like, yo, man, size my shit. Hey, bro, you mess my order up. Be like, hey, man, watch how you talk to me. First of all, nigga, I'm getting money at McDonald's. Like I just feel like there should be a gauge on I'm getting money. It just bothered me. It bothered me when I saw it, man.
I'm on his YouTube now, right? So hold on, let's try to get some context.
Yeah.
On this, so
it just sounded cocky.
Okay, so the video in question with him responding to Jay-Z is at 203,000 views.
203,000.
Yes.
Now look at the rest of the page.
Yeah. Now I'm looking through the rest of the page. Yeah.
Because that one and the initial video with Beads is also very high.
Yeah. That's so I'll say a lot of his videos fall between, because this is him doing the Dame Dash thing, and that's 66,000, 49,000, 82,000, 41,000.
Keep going.
25,000, 22, 12, 8.5, 4.6, 22, 50, 1.2, 1.3, 1.7, 6.
There we go.
2.3.
Oh yeah.
And I mean some of the and it's like the days too. So like this was posted 23 hours ago and it's at 665 views. But then this was also posted 23 hours ago and it's at 2.3 thousand. And this one say a day ago and it's at 6,000.
When you doing it, listen, if your algorithm has you at 24 hours and 600 views, just need you to I just need maybe he's fine, but I need clarity on what exactly is I'm getting money over here.
You definitely want to know what that means.
I want to know what that means because I'm getting money over here it's a shit on you and it's a you should shut the fuck up because first of all, nigga, I'm getting money over here. It's like, well, what is this money? Because
money.
Yeah, because what if I work for a Fortune 500 company and my salary is actually more than what you're getting in your money? I feel like my comments are valid, give or take. I didn't even know who you're talking to.
Yeah, man, he didn't specify. Maybe that was the goal there. It wasn't. He wasn't talking about
all he's
money.
telling you that his page is monetized. That's all he's telling you, man.
He literally getting money.
Just imagine that the video he said I'm getting money on, nigga, 200,000 views, and how long is that video? Like 3 minutes?
4 minutes.
4-minute video, 200,000 views. $100?
Hey, is that not money?
$150? I think $150 is pushing it. I think that's fucking pushing it. Let me do. Okay, maybe $1,000. This is $1,000. Is that a flex? I'm getting money over here. I don't want to know what. I just need to know.
Hey, that's a great week of groceries, man. It's a lot you could do with $1,000.
It's a lot. I could do a lot with $1,000. $1,000 is great for me. I wasn't signed a Rockefeller. Or state property, nigga. I don't have. That's probably why the nigga want the 1.3. Like, bro, it's 1.
I mean, if you're talking to the average person on YouTube, like, you know, when you start to go into like the YouTube studios and the average person has never even clicked those buttons.
Bro, how about this? You can't, once you get to a certain number on YouTube as a space, you get to go into like, you go do shit at the YouTube as the location for free.
Yeah.
Not at 56,000 followers, you can't. You ain't even got the plaque, nigga. They said you a plaque at 100,000. You ain't even got the plaque. Plaque, bro. I know 9 niggas that got more than 100,000 niggas. I only got 10. And I would never have the audacity to tell somebody I'm getting money over here. Not on YouTube. It's fine. It's drumming along, nigga. I'm not. Yeah, I'm getting money over here, nigga. You gotta watch how you talk to me. You can kind of say what you want at this point in time. Now, as soon as I'm getting money over here, I'll let you know. But today,
you feel like it got stimulus check energy?
It got a little stimmy on it, bro. It got a little stimmy on it.
No, the stimulus check energy is like, dude, we getting money over here. It's like, man, we all got that check. Relax, my nigga. Humble yourself, dog. That shit gonna be gone in a second.
Oh man, bro. Cause it's like that flex you see in a store in a situation. Just like, bro, you gotta. First of all, y'all gonna respect me up in here. It's like, my nigga, we're in Macy's, bro. It's like that energy. I'm in here buying shit. I'm getting bags. It's like, nigga, it's the INC shit. That's my section. I know. I know what's in the bags, bro. Like, I just don't. You don't put this shit in the Bentley. This is. I don't know, bro. I'm getting money over here.
Yo, that INC shit is fresh though, man.
It's fresh as fuck, bro. But I know you can't go in the Gucci store and buy like the T-shirt and be like, first of all, I'm spending good money in here. It's like, nigga, you bought the keychain, my nigga. Like, you didn't buy a bag. You didn't buy you came in and got a belt like you always do, and then went back to the gas station and got your white T-shirt. It's just like,
yo, did he pray during the transaction too? Did he look at the little machine the whole time? Like, come on. Go through.
Am I tripping, Dad?
No, not at all. And no, speaking of tripping, right? It's a good transition almost. Draymond Green. You seen this, BT?
Ooh, what?
You seen this, Mike?
Great. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Draymond Green says, I quote, I think I'm the best defender to ever play in the NBA.
Ever.
I stand by that. I put myself up against anyone. Right?
Yep.
So then check this out. Clearly, when you say stuff like that, everybody gonna have, you know what I mean? Nah, he wasn't better than right? Now, this is the interesting part. Tony Allen retweeted and said, Big Cap, who stamped you? Who you, champ? In the words of Jay-Z, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Did Draymond respond?
Draymond responds with, I was waiting on you to stamp me, big homie, but your stamp book started running low in 2015 when we used you against your team on the way to my first championship.
Used him how? Offensively or defensively?
I guess he's saying they
wiped him up.
Yeah.
On the road to victory.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think he was on the Grizzlies in 2015. I think Tony Allen was on the Grizzlies.
Yo, man, this is what I gotta say. Draymond is speaking for the cameras, which he's great at, and a lot of times he's valid in what he says. But I do feel with Tony saying where you just can't go out endorsing yourself, and that's this generation right now. Like Ben Simmons been talking about it the most lately, and it's like just play defense. Why we gotta hear you say that you the greatest at defense? Just play it and let it be known, because we knew who was the best rebounder back in the day. We knew nobody was stopping Dennis Rodman. We knew the people who was known for defense back in the day, like Pippen or Randy Brown. So
y'all asking like who are the best defenders that you
Randy Brown he was legit though.
Best defenders I think of? When I think about defense, Draymond is up there. Draymond's high up there.
He is.
Draymond's super high up there.
But
I
he
think
said
about
greatest ever.
But see, and that's the thing, right? So I'm gonna just throw a few names out, right? I think about Scottie Pippen. I think about Michael Jordan. I think about Hakeem Olajuwon. I think about Gary Payton.
Mutombo.
See, and yeah, okay, so yeah, we'll do the Mutombo thing, but I don't. But let's say Mutombo. Let's say Ben Wallace.
Okay.
Let's say Kevin Garnett.
Let's say LeBron.
Nah, let's not. No. I don't mean it like that. Because LeBron, I'm talking about consistently. LeBron shows that he can be the greatest defender ever, but consistently doing it.
Kawhi then.
Kawhi's up there. Kawhi, because Kawhi has those attributes that's like kind of like these freakishly big hands and he moves a certain way. But even
And then Kawhi be like, all right, so y'all pass me the ball. That'd be his head. I'm open, y'all pass me the ball.
Right, we got Ron Artest.
Right.
Consistently. It's somebody. Dennis Rodman is high on the list.
Rick Fox.
Chris Paul is high on the list.
Lonzo, nigga.
Yo, man, look. Keep going, man.
But the only point I'm making, Tony Allen. I thought I said him first, but Tony Allen is very, very high on the list, right?
Avery Johnson. Not Avery Johnson. What's his name? Avery. You know
Avery Bradley.
Avery Bradley, right.
Yeah.
Vernon Maxwell.
Is that Vernon Maxwell?
Yeah.
The point is this, though. Draymond is good enough to feel like he's the best ever. Like, once you are at a certain place, it's like, nah, nigga, I feel like I'm as good as anybody over here. Because Klay Thompson is high on the list. But this is the difference, right? Because you say David Robinson is really good on defense, too.
Let's not talk about David Robinson.
Okay, we don't got to. So I'm fine not talking about it.
But no reason at all. I just feel like his name gets brought up way too often.
So, but it's like this though, BT. When you say I had a thing, and you know when your brain just is so many things running through my head.
You was naming off the players that are that we were saying are.
You brought up Mutombo. So this is the thing. Part of the reason why Draymond feels how he feels is let's say you say somebody like Mutombo, right? These dudes switch on the point guards. And these dudes also protect the paint. People like Draymond Green. Especially in today's NBA where everything is screen roll. So you would literally see Draymond guarding the other team's center and then see him out on the perimeter guarding the point guard. Because of the switching nature of basketball. Today's basketball. Everything is screen roll. It's trying to pick these matchups. So Draymond feeling like, yo, I'm guarding him. Like literally I had to guard LeBron in this play, and then I was guarding they big me on this play, and I was guarding Kyrie the next play, and I did a good job defensively everywhere I was at. And that's consistent.
Is Draymond the best defender on his team?
Yes.
Better than better than Kelly Oubre right now.
Yes. And when Draymond is saying this, I'm not talking about right now because, because a big part about defense is your team. And if your team ain't together, I don't care how good you're on defense, bro. It's not gonna matter because because of the nature of today's game with so much switching. And another part about today's game that's tough is everything is catered to the offense. Everything. Every rule, every call is catered to the offense. So it's really hard to even be a good defender now because everything is a whistle or a violation of some sort. So yeah, I think I think it's always interesting to me because I know what Tony Allen was saying when he said who stamped you. He was talking about because Kobe says Tony Allen is the toughest player he ever got, his toughest defender, right?
One of the best defenders ever, also Kobe.
Once again, it's at times. Once again, it's Kobe at times. It's like when Kobe locked in on defense, one of the best ever. And it wasn't. Well, no, you know what? Kobe in his prime, yes. I can't knock old Kobe. I can't knock Kobe in his 15th season saying he wasn't guarding nobody.
Yeah.
When Kobe was Kobe, he was locking up. So yeah, Kobe can be in that conversation. He wouldn't be nowhere near like the best ever to me, but you know, Kobe.
Hey, look, I don't know if I believe Draymond when he says it, like ever. I think, yeah. And man, look, here's another thing. Yeah, we supposed to be our biggest cheerleaders. I think that's where this conversation falls under. It's the same thing players are doing. Like, I get the most blocks. I'm the best defensive player. You know, I make the most impact. I'm the best defensive player. I just think it's part of what you're supposed to say. But does he believe he's a better defender than Jordan was in his prime? Does he believe he was better than Hakeem Olajuwon?
Bill Russell?
I don't know if he believes it. I think it's just, hey, man, this is what you do. This is another conversation that's going to be on First Take. That's how I get my numbers up. I don't know if I really believe that coming from him.
I think it's either probably, I like Ben Wallace or Hakeem for the argument because they had the footwork to stay in front of guards and they did one of the things that Draymond doesn't do. They protected the rim, right? Because
Draymond does protect the rim.
He doesn't. Draymond don't block shots like that. He might catch you low, but he can't catch you high. And let me show you the comparison I'm saying. So we say Steph's the best shooter ever. Why? Because Steph might not be the best spot up, but when you go across the board, he's the best. He's the best. If you go, the fact that he can spot up, shoot from the craziest range, and off the dribble, and off the pick, and off the screen, and off the catch shoot, and from the corner, and from the top of the key. It don't matter. This nigga's and from the paint, the nigga's the best.
And from other players saying it.
Yes.
In the league during the time.
Yeah,
From the past.
And with that, like when you talked about shooting, or Mike, when you talked about rebounding, it's a tangible stat. You can look at the numbers and the numbers will tell you Steph is the best shooter too.
Yeah, and the eye test will tell you too. You could just see that when Steph takes a three, him and Dame Lillard, it's effortless, bro, from the half. Like, nah, nigga, they're very comfortable here. So now I'm looking at Draymond. I'm like, all right, well, then where do we start stacking up? Nigga can definitely switch on all positions. The nigga's got the quick footwork. He can stay in front of guards that have been elusive to everybody. And he gets a fair amount of steals and he rebounds the ball well, which should be included in this whole standard. But if there's an aerial assault, is he going to be useful? And the answer is no. Like, that is an aerial threat is a real threat for if Draymond's in, because he's a small 5. But it's not a aerial. He's strong enough to keep centers from bullying him and getting to the rack. But he's not vertical enough to stop the air threat that the Lakers are trying to get right now that they had last year. Was like, oh no, nigga, I'm just lobbing to JaVale. He's up there too late. Like, if you got Mutombo, that's where Mutombo's like number one. Is like, oh no, nigga. Even though he gonna get dunked on from time to time, he also is a threat high. If you're gonna be the best, defender ever, and I believe Ben Wallace was that. Ben Wallace could get up there and he could get you here.
I think I'm just bothered by the word ever.
Yeah, because see, and we talked about this before. A rule of mine, right? Just on the surface, I don't never do the best ever thing in nothing. Like you don't ask me who the best basketball player ever is. Like I'm gonna say Mike, but I'm gonna say it in passing. But if you want to get technical, there is no best ever, bro. There's too many errors. The game changed. It's different. Like I don't know what Michael Jordan would be like playing with social media. I also don't know what Michael Jordan would be like playing if you can't touch him.
Right.
So Mike, the way Mike is crazy competitive and takes everything personal, Twitter might fuel him to average 100 points.
Or to just self-destruct.
You know what I mean?
Man, like reading the comments all day.
You know what I mean?
Go crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If I look at it and I say, okay, cool. So, you know, they was putting in defenses to stop Mike, and you know what I mean? They changed the rule because people talk about them changing the rules for Mike, but they don't talk about they changed the rules against them before too. It was illegal offense. That was a thing. They said you can't do that no more. And that was when you literally just put one dude on one side of the floor and cleared out the whole other side because Mike was just going to work cooking people. That's like, nah, you can't do that, bro. You can't just put one guy over here and the rest of the team over here just watching. It's like, no, there has to be some balance to the floor, you know. And then they also was like, yo, at some point, they was like, yo, you can't hand check no more. Well, Mike came in hand checking, like, and people are strong, especially when you moving. If someone has their hand on your waist, they can guide you where they want you to go. They took that out, like, ain't no more hand checking, bro. You can't do that no more. But imagine if they took out hand checking in 87 when Mike was averaging 37.
Yeah,
I couldn't hand check. You might average 45.
It'll be interesting. It would be a crazy thing to see all the players that we say are the best, all in the NBA, all at their prime. Because that's really the question. And who's where. It's so many different elements that go into that. That when you start talking about best ever, that's the only way to assess it. And then what you were saying, Lance, what rules are we playing by?
Yo, which NBA, man? Because
that's what I'm saying.
All you saying is the All-Star game.
Yeah. It's not, and that's why you can't, and everybody has different circumstances, right? We talked about this before. It's like, hey, bro, Steph, the best shooter ever. I give him that. I'm cool with that. Was Steph a better shooter than Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf? I don't know. I'll give you best shooter ever because you've done it. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody shoot like Mahmoud ever in my whole life.
Right.
Okay, look at this. What if this is it? Which player of all time has deemed the most respect from other players? So now we put every player on the court, like you saying, BT. Who is everyone gonna look to and be like, hey, this guy?
I would say Mike. I would say Mike be at the top of that list.
I'm not convinced of that.
You don't think the majority of players would go to Mike, so he would have the biggest numbers? I kind of do.
I think the matchup really matters. I think who they playing. And if Mike got Kobe on him all night, he gonna still be Mike. But if Shaq's on the court, nigga, I think it's always Shaq. And I don't think Shaq's the best player, but I think Shaq has always had the advantage. At his prime, Shaq healthy, in shape, in his prime. Nigga, I can't think of one person that was even semi a competitor ever. Hakeem was, but he wasn't in his prime then.
I feel the exact same way about Michael Jordan. And you know what I mean? It's interesting because yes, but Mike had better numbers. So it's like from a physical, like the way Shaq is doing it because he's just bigger and stronger, he's pushing you around. But the way Mike is doing it, it's like, yeah, but he got 60. So his 37 and 17 looks crazier because he's dunking on you and pushing you out the way. But he got 58.
But who's guarding him, bro?
It never mattered.
Yo, Joe Dumars, why you hating? Yo, man, they had great defenders back then. It's just more white players in the highlights, and that like throws people off.
That throws everybody off.
The league and the athleticism is different now. If listen, it is what it is. If Mike got to deal with LeBron focused on defense the whole game, bro, in a 7-game series, LeBron just all defense at LeBron's size, speed, and at bro, where he ain't gotta worry about scoring. It's just the best nigga. No matter where he passed the ball, it's like, oh shit. No matter where he pass it off to, he ain't gotta worry about scoring. All I gotta do is lock in on Mike.
Hey man, I disagree because we are in a pick and roll NBA. Set a screen, no more LeBron. Now you got who playing you? Kuzma. What's Jordan going to do to Kuzma?
Don't go Kuzma. No, in this league, it's the best niggas ever. So like in this version of it, it's Draymond on the switch. Like somebody said a pick on Draymond, then it's Tony Allen. It's like, well, not Tony Allen. I believe Mike would cook Tony Allen. But like the niggas that are there, we consider. And then when Mike gets to the
Jordan ain't gonna cook Dre.
Yeah, he cooking everybody, but Styles make fights, man. It's like you literally like it's like the Tony Allen thing, right? Like Kobe said, yo, that was my toughest matchup was Tony Allen. It's because the way Tony Allen guards. Tony Allen is big enough to contest, but he's little enough to be low and to be pesty.
Yes.
Right. And he's strong. You know what I mean? So it's like, but for somebody else, like Tony Allen was never a problem for me.
Absolutely.
Like Kevin Durant might say, yeah, Tony Allen was never really an issue.
Vernon Maxwell guard motherfucking Mike. Because he used to give that nigga problems.
It's just that's what I'm saying. It's just a style thing. And then Vernon Maxwell might have, but you can't discount Hakeem is at the rim.
And that's my point.
So it's team defense. It's like on the perimeter is one thing, but I know once I get by him, I got to deal with Hakeem.
Okay, agreed. Now we're in the same boat. So team defense is all in line. Best coaches, best players that have ever played. Nigga Shaq. Ain't no team defense to stop this nigga. It don't matter, nigga. Y'all, you just gonna have to foul him and pray that he misses free throws.
You don't have to pray.